Um, Hi.
Hi,
I'm
Sylvie.
trying to do something. All right, so basically, strange things have been going on in actually multiple worlds, not just a single place. Entire places within worlds have been disappearing into a strange void. Sometimes entire worlds. Nobody's entirely sure at all what is causing it. And it's pretty frightening for most people. I mean, hey, if you just go outside and suddenly McDonald's is sucked into a black hole-ish void and there's nothing there, uh,
Pretty sure that's happened to Lunas at least once.
what the heck was going on at the McDonald's? But a lot of the worlds have been disappearing. Entire people just gone. And it's quite a big concern. So far, Lunas was one of the folks, like others, who got dragged into the instance of the void, but they managed to come out and ended up in other worlds that are can be quite different and quite strange. And they're trying to figure out what the heck happened, what's causing this, get back home and find. Of course, in Lucis's case, he's trying to find his missing brother. He had already traveled between two other worlds, which had some adventures there. But this was a soft reset. So basically, kind of after talking to a group of people, a military at a world much like our own, who were trying to figure out what is going on with all the various worlds in the void and put an end to it. And they recruited Lunas to go and follow a group of soldiers that were sent out through one of the strange void portal places that they think might be tied to what is going on. But the soldiers never reported back. And barely anybody is able to go through this void and actually come back and survive, or whatever happens to people. Lunas is one of them, because going through the void and surviving somehow, well, he's able to do that now. So he was recruited. They have run into a group of people in a strange area that is basically kind of like a junkyard almost. Discarded like toys and building materials, minion like plushy type minion things, just discarded stuff. Where a bunch of survivors and people have shown up. A lot of them, much like this guy style, were the equivalent of minions, created soldiers that were of the worst possible quality they could make, and were just kind of abandoned there. He also ran into a kid, a strange kid who's like, he's like some sort of like hellhound canine, and who was trying to organize everyone there and get the whole of equipment so they can fight back and pull themselves out of this junk heap, and so they can go and find the soldiers. The missing soldiers, they have a hint that might have been taken by a strange person, a minotaur, supposedly, at a camp nearby that also may have some of, well, discarded equipment. Not exactly top of the line equipment, but it's something to get started. So the nearest hint there, and to find our way home and what's going on with the void, is going to go and find this minotaur. And of course, we have another player here who's got to. I still need to know what their player name, their character name will be,
I
but
thought it was Bob.
Bob. Okay, not a cat spider this time.
Oh, siree. I am Bob, the Squid Mage.
The Squid Mage. Again, this thing can be a little weird sometimes. I mean, it's not going to be like always super silly usually. So they had Lunas had done a little bit of battling and trying to help out the minions, and they had gone and they were resting in the village. They need to go and attack, find this camp where the Minotaur is, who has supposedly captured people. Maybe some of the soldiers. They don't know. It's only one way to find out. But there's other things going on too. always little things in the sky, little void portals, and little bits of, I guess, the little pockets and bubbles of dark void that will pop in and out, sometimes dropping things around them, and sometimes people too. So we can start off here because you already know where the camp is.
Yes.
We've
Alright, well, Lunas decides to finally take a break from playing the Hyrule Warriors remake and looks up at this. He looks up at the sky.
Okay. There's definitely a couple things going on up there. And you do see a bunch of things falling in from somewhere, and they don't seem to fit with the world currently around you, with all this, like, this guy Makai junk that's laying around. It looks more like stuff you'd see from a normal world, including, like, a dumpster and garbage cans and some lawn gnomes and weird stuff that is just falling in.
Jeez.
But you also see, when it falls down in the direction of the camp, you see a person climbing up where they had fallen down and grabbing something and making off with it. It's the person who jumped up that way, who was quite flashy and showy, looks from what you can see to possibly be a minotaur. And it seems to have grabbed something that is moving.
So I thought today's adventures were over. Alright, well, I stand up, get up on my feet. Guess I should introduce my character for all of the first-time viewers.
Yep.
Okay, I am playing the role of Lunas Sykes. Ordinarily a Lucario with some very strange and chaotic powers. My trip into this world and the present situation has led to me disguising myself as a Tanuki, and then using my awesome Tanuki shapeshifting powers to be some kind of plush Tanuki Chocobo Griffin.
It certainly is something, yes.
That's my current form.
May sound weird, but again, it's a Makai style world. What can you find that isn't weird in one of those? So,
all right, well, gonna puff up and fly after this guy because there's no way he's not sus.
of course. As for Bob, I think we can deal with something with there because, well, if he has any introduction for Bob at all. Mishka is dinging. Just like a background for him or something to introduce him.
Oh, there you go. That it goes over the introduction. Bob the Scoot Mage was working at his local FedEx, printing paper and using his ink skills to make pretty full art.
Right.
He got sucked into a vortex and has landed in wherever here.
All right. Yeah, there's definitely strange stuff for Bob when you're working and then suddenly a big black thing bubble starts appearing and sucking up all the mail and all of the packages. They get sucked in there. It was bad enough because there was supposed to be a very special package that needed to go out. Because of all the strange stuff going on, it was supposed to be important. It was supposed to reach a strange... give me a sec. Mishka just made me run over my own foot with my chair.
Ouch. Shiny husky.
A package that was going out to a general of some sort. Well, you don't know what I'm trying to remember what I named him.
His name was Lee.
General Lee. You were looking at, it was a package supposed to go out to General Lee. An extremely important package that supposedly was top secret, top priority in regards to weird stuff that was going on. And now you ended up with that package going through with you. And while you fall into this weird world, along with a whole bunch of other things like the dumpster and the lawn gnomes and other random stuff that seems to have gotten there, including equipment from your work, you were caught by a rather strange-looking guy. It's an anthropole who has red fur and like a crazy, close I could say is like spiky rocker hair. He seems extremely fascinated by you. You just land in his arms. He just catches you and picks you up. And he basically gives you one look over there and says, "You're going to be the perfect thing I need." And he grabs you and a bunch of anything that looks neat, including the special package, and starts running off. What do you do?
Hey, come back. Oh,
What was that? Hold on.
don't make me shoot some ink at you.
Oh, he has you too. He
Oh,
was more interested in you than the package, but he grabbed other stuff that looked. It's like, I got plans for you, buddy. I know exactly what you're going to be doing.
plans? What plans?
I mean, obviously, he needs a new printer.
Oh man, you'll see. You got the perfect thing, the perfect form, and everything for it. I know exactly what we're gonna do. Man,
I hope
dumping
there's-
all this stuff in here.
Hope it involves lots of DPI.
What's DPI? I have no idea what DPI. Maybe. Hey, if it's
Dots-
DPI,
Dots per inch.
What's what?
Oh, never mind.
Okay, how far off is
Where are you
Lunas?
taking-
Can he hear any of this?
If Lunas is following, you can possibly hear if you're getting in close enough. Let's see. He's running off towards the area of that camp.
Toward our camp?
No, the Minotaur's camp that you were needed to go to.
Yeah, I don't remember having found that last time, but that's
No,
it's the new
you knew where it was. Because after you dealt with the certain thing, it was nearby. You went back to rest.
Okay. It's been over a year, okay?
I know it has. That's fine. So it's basically it was scouted out. You know which direction he's heading. You're getting close enough. You can barely hear what they're saying. Can't really exactly make it out, but you know he's got a person, and it's quite strange. Are you taking anyone else, or are you just going by yourself?
Just going by myself. I don't have time to get anyone else.
All right. The Minotaur guy doesn't seem to notice you, and Bob also probably notices the Minotaur dude doesn't seem exactly overly bright. Trying to get what he's saying, but he seems really excited about something. He's also wearing a really garish, like flashy sequin-covered red vest. So he sticks out. It's pretty easy to spot him.
Well, I can't. I don't know if I'm flying fast enough to get ahead of him.
He's not. He's trying to run back pretty quickly for some reason. Although especially aura senses, you can tell he seems really excited about something, like a little kid excited for some reason. I don't know how Bob is feeling, but you could pick up what Bob is.
Yeah. All right.
Emotions
Well,
are too.
I'm gonna. All right. Well, I'm gonna aim ahead of him, and I flick my wing. I forget whether I had wing arms or talon arms, but
I mean, it's considering your typical style, I'd figure it'd be like a Chocobo Dungeon wing arm type thing. So.
all right. Well, I flick a wing and shoot a little bolt of fire ahead of him to try to block his path.
Alrighty. Well, Bob can definitely, outside of the weirdness of being carried by the Minotaur dude, up ahead of you, suddenly an area, the dumpster that fell earlier suddenly ignites on fire with stuff around it, making quite a big noise. The Minotaur dude is stunned for a second and is just like, whoa. Whoa, what the heck, man?
I land
What is this stuff?
I land nearby. Perfect for what, exactly?
Oh, it's raining birds. You're a weird bird.
That was my question too.
I get that a lot. Now, are you gonna put that guy? Now, are you gonna put Squid Kid down, or are we gonna do a thing?
Do a thing? What thing? What? Why would I put him down? No way. He's got to do something.
What's he got to do?
He's the perfect shape and form, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not perfect enough for you? I do I do a ridiculous, over-the-top, sexy pose.
That's just weird, man. What? No, like, man, you know how hard it is to find somebody who could be like an absolute killer on drums? Who the heck are you? Are you from those weirdos in the junk pile? What's supposed to be like...
Sure, fair enough. I'll have you know I have a black belt in Guitar Hero.
Oh, black belt and Guitar Hero? What?
Well,
I don't even know what that is, but it sounds
while
cool.
he's the,
I know
while
what guitars
he's,
are.
While he's put off by the while he's put off by my nonsense, I'm getting closer.
I mean, I know about guitars and stuff, but I don't know about Guitar Hero. Sounds like one of those games like some of like the Prinny's got or something. But yeah, who the heck are you, anyways? I'm not letting you take my new drummer.
Well, I'm not letting you take a potential ally, I guess.
Okay.
Also, you think he likes being carried around like that? Doesn't exactly sound interested in being a new drummer.
I'm a little shaken right now. I just fell through a hole in the sky. And the only thing drumming right now is my head.
You heard the dude.
Yeah, he's got drums in his head. He's already made for this. It doesn't matter anyways what he thinks. He's not like he's got a choice.
I roll my eyes and try to kick him down.
To kick the Minotaur dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, great. Okay, this is going to be something silly here. So you do kick the Minotaur, but he kind of skids backwards, kind of like anime style, blocking things. And he seems unfazed, despite the fact that he's definitely took damage from that. He just seems kind of oblivious. He's just looking at you and scratching his head. It's like a wicked kick. I still don't know who the heck you are.
Name's Lunas.
Okay. Where the heck are you from?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, if you're with like the other people and you're just wanting to steal my drummer, I guess we're gonna have to rumble because I ain't gonna give him up.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna let him down, and I'm definitely not gonna run around and desert him. So, you know.
A dessert? I don't think squid ice cream is tasty, man.
No, probably not.
I don't know if
More
Bob
fire!
is Bob. Oh, more fire. Okay. What, at the Minotaur dude?
At the Minotaur dude.
He's still holding Bob.
Oh, right.
Oh,
He's still throwing fire at him, or what? Is Bob doing anything?
oh, maybe I'll try to
Yeah.
try to grease his arms so I can get out of the grip.
Oh yeah, you can. You are definitely capable. He's not expecting you to like ink or grease up the arms, so you can definitely squeeze out there. He's kind of distracted by the weird bird. So
And then I'll set him on fire.
That's better. Let me see if I can yank the envelope out of his arms while he's distracted.
Alright. Do I notice as the enemy commander?
he fits the description.
Yeah, alright.
You don't see the weird axe they mentioned anywhere yet, but he definitely fits the description of the standout weird Minotaur guy.
Okay.
All right. Well, Bob, you managed to grab the package. You also grabbed the lawn gnome that is somehow like stuck to the package because of the ink, but the package itself is fine. You just have a gnome with it.
Wonder.
As for the fire, well, oh yeah, the Minotaur dude gets hit with the fire. The ink is let's see, how flammable is squid ink?
It's mostly made of carbon black, I think.
Okay. I mean, the fire definitely hits. Things are burning. Although his vest doesn't seem to want to burn. It seems to have some resilience, but you do smell burnt, basically cow hair coming off him. It smells like burnt leather. He starts patting himself down, and it notices the squid jumped away, and he's trying to decide between patting the fire out or grabbing the squid again. And he's starting to get a little angry here. It's like, no, you're not going to take the drummer away. Get back here. No.
Alright, well, I approach him and I say, so, care to explain what the deal is, keeping all the junk heap guys out of your awesome base? And then I punch him.
You light me on fire, then ask me that. Oh!
Isn't that how this works? Punch first, ask questions later?
He takes the punch and snorts like a bull and gives you a headbutt back. It definitely hits. It's a bit of a pain there, but it's not like full on KO
I'm
stuff.
all squishy and plushy.
I know, but he still gives you a headbutt. It probably squishes your head in like a turtle, but
And then it just cartoonishly springs back up.
And that's it, man. I'm tired of dealing with your stupid stuff. I don't know who you are, but like, I don't know. I don't like you, bird dude. I'm gonna turn you into what kind of bird are you? Whatever kind of that is, nuggets. Give me back my drummer, dude.
If you want someone to play the drums, you should have started with me.
You don't even have hands, man.
I hold up my wings. Does it look like I care?
You look like
Another kick. All right. While he's sliding back from that one, if he does slide back, I turn to Bob and I say, "Get out of here! I got him."
Yeah, I better get out of here, I guess.
He doesn't slide back this time. You do kick. He just kind of, your leg kind of squishes a little bit. And then he just grunts again and grabs you and does like a bull charge while holding you, trying to run you towards the burning dumpster.
Oh crap! All right. I try to suck in as much air as I can get and pull him up off the ground.
Is Bob doing anything?
I'll try and slip the ground at his feet, so he might trip.
Okay. Okay. Well, thanks to the Bob's extra slippery stuff, the minute as you start going into the air, the Minotaur slides, and you start like doing a loop in the air, like spinning a bit from the weight of the Minotaur. Dude's like just all whoa.
Alright, well, I try to steer our trajectory away from the burning dumpster.
That's not too hard. You're still like spinning and swinging in the air thanks to the weight of the dude.
Alright, Alright,
You okay, Lakota? You need to go outside or something? I think Kutz needs out. I'll be right back.
Okay. Gives me time of what to think of next.
Watch.
Also, yeah, sorry for you guys who watched Trails of Creation and expected music. Damn. I'm just a player this time. Alright, let me think.
Careful. Take it easy. Take it easy. There you go. He's a little wobbly tonight, so I have to watch him there.
He's the cool.
I was just 3 hours away from closing time.
What was that?
And to think I was just 3 hours away from closing time.
At least it wasn't 3 hours from retirement.
Alright, well... Alright, well, I placed my wing on the Minotaur's face, and do I have the juice for a Chaos Zap?
You do, I mean, you do, but you're not sure if it's going to affect him. He seems to have a little...
Yeah, right.
I mean...
he's a boss.
It's not just that. He seems like he's a little too unaware of the chaos for it to really get to him, basically. It's almost like trying to change a brick, but it might do something, depending on what you're trying to get it to do.
In that case, no. I'll just set him on fire again.
Oh, jeez. Hi, Lakota. Hi. Hi. Are you trying to go under the desk? What's the matter? I know, you're all dizzy. You going under there?
Shoot, I forget which other elements I mastered in my earlier adventures. I thought ice was one of them.
Alright. So you're still using ice, you're using fire again?
Yeah, I'll go with ice this time.
Alright. Try to ice his head up.
Yep.
Alright. Look out, Quits. Here. Are you going under the desk or what? What? I know, you're all dizzy and weird today. It's fine.
Mr. Coots.
What's the matter? You don't have a fever. Your ears are cold. Your nose is super cold. What's wrong? I'm trying to do something, buddy. Oh, careful. Yeah, he's being extra, like, wobbly tonight for some reason. Oh. All right, so ice. Ice on his head. And you get ice on his head. He seems to be a little perturbed by that, suddenly having ice all over his face. And he tries to go and let you go to jump down to the ground away from you while you're spinning.
Okay, yep, I jump away.
All right, he actually lands in a relatively safe spot. He's not near Bob, like he can't grab him or anything, but he is currently huffing and puffing smoke out of his nostrils, all upset. He's got ice all over his face, but it's starting to melt. He definitely seems pretty angry now. It's like, I'm tired of this stuff, man. I don't know who you are. I don't know what any of this crap is. But I'm going to put you down.
Should have memorized my name when you had the chance. I did tell you already. Toro! Toro!
So he pulls out the top of a guitar, like the top of a guitar, whatever it's called. Not like the bottom part for the strings, but just like the top, whatever, the head of the guitar or something.
Yeah.
And he just reaches down and grabs a road sign, sticks it on the end of the guitar thing, and then the strings attached to it, and it's like it makes a makeshift strange street sign guitar. And then he just picks it up and starts charging at you, wielding it like a freaking axe. And he's charging pretty fast there, like a bull.
Alright, well, I jump over him and hit him with some ice again.
Alrighty. You do man it. Well, you're jumping over him. He does clip you when you're jumping over and spins you in the air a bit.
Whoops!
You don't take much damage from that. I mean, it's the plush, but also he just mostly clipped your bottom to flip you. You can still try the ice stuff while you're spinning if you want.
Yep, I'm gonna shoot.
All right. It's hard to get the aim straight, but you do get some ice attack off on him. You trying to slip him up or do anything special with it, or just
nope, just damage.
All right. So he's got ice right around where, I guess, right around his butt there. It's making his tail hard to flip around, but he's taking a bit to be able to stop and turn around to charge back at you, swinging the axe. He doesn't even seem to be paying attention to Bob at this point. So.
Okay, well, I steady myself and try to ice the floor.
All right, Bob, trying anything to help out?
No, I'm going to put some red ink on this lawn gnome because of how bulls feel about the color red.
Oh, you kind of ink up the lawn gnome. Okay, that definitely works. It's all up nice in the red now. Whatever you want to do with it. He seems to be having difficulty getting up speed on the ice there. He's slipping around a bit. He's still charging your way, just a lot slower.
All right. Well, now for a finishing blow. I fly in and give him a good roundhouse kick at an angle from the direction he's charging.
We're trying to roundhouse kick him out. All right.
Speeding bird kick.
Well, you do connect, although he just snorts and tries to hit you with his horns, but you both slide, especially him. He slides backwards towards where Bob is and starts crashing back, and it crashes backwards into some of the garbage. He kind of falls on his butt, but he's getting back up. Uh-oh, Lakota unplugged my headset. Give me a sec. I will pet your belly in a bit, Coots.
Mr. Coots.
All right, there, it's back in.
All right, and I get to... I guess I get deflected a little bit too.
Yeah, because if you're putting pressure, like the thing with him, you kind of move forward as he slides back across the ice.
Yeah, okay.
So you can land, but there's some ice there still from where you put it.
Yeah, well, I steady myself with my wings, and I go for as vertical of a landing as I can.
Alrighty.
Trying to impress the new guy, of course.
Is Bob doing anything with the gnome?
Yeah. We'll go for the intimidation factor here. Hey, you. What does this lawn gnome look like to you?
I look back at the lawn gnome.
Okay. The Minotaur dude turns around and you say that, and you're like, what? Like, Oh, what? That? Who is that? How dare you? Don't you do that to me? Don't say that about my mom. He just starts charging at the lawn gnome, super pissed off.
Can I put some, try and grease up the floor in front of it? Put some ink there.
Yes, you can. He's charging full throttle, like horns out. His horns actually grow outwards and sharper. You can definitely pick up the demon aura from the dude. So he's using some kind of demon, like Minotaur demon stuff going on there. He's pretty pissed about that lawn gnome for some reason.
All right, well. All right, well, I get out of the way first, and I ice some more of the ground, and I look over to Bob and I say, "Can you ink that spot?"
Do that. Right there.
The Minotaur is so angry he farted, apparently. So. All right, trying it for a combo slide, huh?
Combo.
Oh yeah, he's charging at that gnome and he slips and just lands right on his back and just starts like sliding forwards. But even though he's taking quite a bit of damage here, he can't grab anything. He is swinging wildly at that lawn gnome with his axe.
I set the ink on fire.
Oh jeez. Ink is on fire, huh? First it's frozen, now it's on fire. Oh. Well, now you have a flaming red bowl just cascading through the junk. He is his vest is fine, but the rest of him is definitely burning. He grabs the gnome as he's sliding by and just starts pummeling it. But then he just turns around after it's finally beaten to a pulp and realizes he's on fire and stops and starts rolling in the garbage, trying to put himself out.
Alright, while he's doing that, I look for something I can use as a melee weapon.
There's tons of junk around here. There's mailroom equipment, there's road signs and traffic cones and
Alright, a road sign will work just fine.
All right.
Make it like it'll be a stop sign. It's a fantastic shape with 8 fantastic sides and 8 awesome angles.
Alrighty. Yeah, there's a stop sign around. So he's on fire trying to put himself out right now instead of trying to get up and fight back, but he doesn't seem like he's near death or anything, but he seems pretty damaged and quite angry. Just in general, not at anything. Especially now that the gnome has been absolutely decimated.
Alright, well, I study him for a little while. Then I fly toward Bob and I reach out to pick him up. We're going to need some help for this one. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Not hard for you to grab hold or keep hold of the package. And grab the strange bird. If Bob has ever played a game with chocobos, he probably recognizes the chocobo stuff, which might be pretty weird in this situation, but then again, you were just grabbed by a giant minotaur too, so...
Tentacles with suckers, so grabbing is not a challenge for me.
No, it's not.
Alright, well, time to fly on back to the junk heap.
Alright, the minotaur dude you see still whirling around a bit until he stands up and he pulls out he uses his weird axe and strums a few chords, and you can feel just like a pressure from it flying past you. He's trying to do some attack your way.
Okay, well, I turn around and get ready to brace myself for whatever it is.
All right. You're far enough away where it doesn't really hurt you, but you can feel that there was some type of force-based attack that was sent your way, and it's basically just pushing you back to the air right now. But it would have been pretty would have had quite a hit if you were up close. He's strumming away, and it's blasting away some of the stuff. He seems really angry and is just destroying random stuff around him right now with it. The music he's pelting out of the guitar doesn't sound bad, but it definitely seems pretty dangerous.
I'm gonna need to soundproof myself or something there. So
yeah, you can tell that his vest is still perfectly fine, despite him all being crispy. Including his weird, green and multicolored hair is all kind of crisped up at the moment.
Okay, well,
out, you stupid bird and your squid too. I want my drummer back. I'm stupid freaking no. And he's just ranting and blowing things up and kicking things and.
All right, well, I turn around.
China shop.
I turn around and keep flying away.
All right.
Well, maybe he was a guitar hero too.
I guess so. Jeez. We might need to bring everybody when we go take him down. So, bad luck getting dumped here of all places, huh?
Yeah. Where is here anyway?
I have no clue.
Well,
but our base isn't too far from here. Man.
Your base, huh?
Yeah. Name's Lunas Sykes.
Mm-hmm. My name is Bob.
Bob. Okay. Squid Bob Sponge Pants. Never mind.
Sounds like a nickname he may have had at work. Somebody.
How long have you been here, Lunas? Too long, I hope?
2 or 3 days, maybe.
Oh.
If that. Although it feels like it's been at least a year. What's been going on, or what hasn't been going on.
Well, the place is really a heap.
Yep. You could say that again. And Lunas's Tanuki tail speaks up and says, "This place is really a heap." Shut up.
As you're getting close, you can see what looks like a settlement where he's approaching. It's a bunch of huts made out of, well, just imagine giant Lego blocks and gym mats and whatever junk that they could put together to make a settlement. You can definitely tell there's people living there. There's a couple fires and lights and folks you can't exactly make out milling about. There's not a lot of them. There's a really big dude who's just kind of sitting off on a nearby hill that looks like he's in a meditative stance. It's just a big purple horned beast thing.
Yo, bear, actually, never mind. Let's not disturb him. Alright, well, I set him down, and I look around for some more fluff to snack on. Maybe a balloon or two, too.
There's definite stuff around like that with all the discarded plushies and other junk. Let's see if I can find it.
I just straight up eat it. Oh, I wasn't expecting a rescue mission after that expedition, but yeah, here we are. Welcome to the junk heap. I guess. I don't know if they came up with any names for this while I was out.
Here, this is here. I got to figure out how to put it on my OBS, but here we go. The best. There. That's kind of an inspiration for this kind of area.
Hey, Mega 64's Let's Play.
I guess it's just the one that popped up that looked like best to show the junkyard from Legend of Mana.
All right. Well, I offer Bob a fistful of stuffing. Here, this is more or less what we've got until we take over that forest.
Thanks, I guess.
Could turn you into a plushie if you want. Maybe. I don't know if I have the juice for that, actually.
No, I think I've had one too many chains of states for today.
There's apparently a cat nearby that's just making a lot of noise.
Oh my gosh, look at that kitty. I walk over to pet the kitty. Hi, Lucky.
It's just a random, like, animated from Magic plush cat that's making a lot of noise. Kind of patchy, because it's just like the rest of the stuff around here. The others are noticed you came back, and most of them are just going about their own way, but you can... Diana at least comes over. Diana is currently... She's basically... She looks like the equivalent of if you turned Growlithe or Arcanine into a Hellhound. Except she's Tor at the moment, thanks to Ludus. She comes running over. What the heck was that? There was like a bunch of fireworks going off over there. Something happened? Who's this?
Just a rescue mission. This is Bob. Bob, this is Deanna. Oh. She's with me.
Hi? Well, a rescue mission of a squid?
Well, I was aiming for the garden gnome, but you know.
This was all about the garden gnome then?
What do you think?
Oh, they talk. Okay. I can't even begin to question things like this anymore, but...
I'm guessing he got...
From my perspective, it looks pretty strange having something as large as you in front of me, too.
Well,
I don't have dogs that big in my world.
From where I stand, you're the short one here. I'm
yeah.
not... I mean, I'm not normally this big. Usually I'm only like 6 feet tall-ish.
Yeah, I was nowhere near this big till we came to this world. But, okay. Well, somebody else rescued here. So they're not from this world either? So what, are they like us then?
Something like that, I guess.
Huh. You had to rescue him. What? How? Wait, you said gnome? What the heck is a gnome? Is that what you were fighting?
It's a lawn decoration. It looks like a old elderly human, I guess. Like really short with a pointy hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're a collector's item in some circles.
Who the heck collects humans? That sounds weird.
They're decorations, okay?
Oh. All right. Well, I mean, at least you brought them back.
Yeah.
We were still planning for that whole raid on that crazy whatever guy's place, so I'm surprised you ran off.
Yeah,
like
we just ran into him, actually. He was trying to kidnap Squid Kid here. Something about getting a perfect drummer.
A drummer? What? Well, next time tell me so I can help you go over there and...
It was an emergency, okay?
All right. Well, I'll trust you on that.
Where'd I put my switch?
Is the guy still around?
We made him really mad, so he might follow us, he might not. Jeez, we better prep an ambush or something.
Oh. Huh. It's that much of an issue? I mean, they said that he was
considering I couldn't kill him by myself, yeah, he's an issue.
So he's not just one of the regular old mooks that we had.
No, he's almost certainly their boss.
All right. Well, that just means we got to work together to kick his butt later.
Yeah.
That Samuel kid is out doing something. Is out trying to organize things. I don't know if you want to introduce some others.
Well, if he's organizing things, we really should.
I mean, well, if you want to call yelling at people, organizing things, and he's still a kid, so I don't know how good he is at that. But Sieg is out somewhere sleeping.
Okay. I've already forgotten what most of our forces are, so
We have, let's see, you have a mage. Let's see, we got a mage, a healer, a regular fighter, like martial artist guy.
I know let me think. I know I equipped them with weapons that don't match their classes but do match their actual strengths and gave them forms to complement those strengths, but
Oh, now Oreo pulled my headset out. Cats, what the heck? There we go. Back in.
okay, yeah. Like there were 8 or 9 of them, I think. I gave them all weapons to fit their actual strengths because they're terrible in their classes.
Yeah, I know that until we can get whatever it is that they said we can fix them with.
The
Right.
reincarnation thing, yeah, I heard from some of the new guys that they do have some devices over there to. They have parts for building one. Item world stuff too.
All right. Well, yeah, that's what we needed to go and get. It sounds like you at least roughed the guy up a little bit already, so he'll be
A little
bit of a
bit,
softer target.
Kind of think of it. If we could get that vest off him, it might go really well with somebody or another.
A vest?
Yeah, he had this really blingy vest that didn't seem to take any damage from whatever I was throwing at him. I think something like that will be useful. Maybe. I am fine with my signature jacket, just for reference.
Turning armor into bling seems like a bit of a waste. But then again, I don't normally get to wear armor. I mean, I was normally on 4 legs. I mean, well, I am on 4 legs, but I mean, you know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah, a different type of 4 legs, thanks to you. So, is the Mr. Bob the Squid here? He's going to be joining us in that kind of thing, or what's up?
He's got
medical
some useful.
treatment?
He's got some useful skills.
Thanks, I guess. Still a little confused on what's going on here. Why is... I see that there's some conflict here. Obviously, I wasn't really all that happy being dragged away by a Minotaur, but...
Yeah, okay, so...
Who are you guys?
So our commander, that's the kid, is trying to take over this netherworld. We're gonna beat up the overlord and get him put in charge. And we're trying to do it as fast as possible so I can get back to looking for my brother. But yeah, we don't have any resources right now.
There's a bunch of crazy void stuff. We came here looking for some soldiers that disappeared.
Oh, yeah, that too. I forgot about that.
I mean, that was their whole reason we came here, because they came here and disappeared.
Yeah, well, the plot changed on us so suddenly. You can't blame me for forgetting.
I mean, plot changed? What do you mean? If we were always here looking for them.
We were here for a couple
General
of
Lee
days.
sent us here, remember?
Yes, I remember that. And then we got caught up in all this nonsense. And I have no idea where these guys would be. So we're just doing what we must because we can. Okay?
Well, what before
I need water.
one of the men, like in real life, or
yes.
Oh, okay, that's fine. All right, well, I'll go and take a bio break while you get the water then. All righty. leave the kitty making noise on the seat. You had to keep knocking the towel off. Okay, I'm back. You back? Is he back? Maybe not. Doesn't sound like it. Oreo. What? Can I put the thing back? Thank you. Yeah. Even though you've already wrecked the chair, it's supposed to be protected against it. What? The kitty in the meantime. Purr. Share the purrs while we wait for player to get back. There's my wolf down there. Licking the floor for some reason. Lakota, why are you licking the floor? Lakota. What are you doing? Why are you licking the floor, buddy? Yeah, there we go. Rub.
Oh, you get cool.
He's the wolf. And Oreo's wanting his attention, but he's not giving it. There we go. Alrighty. If everyone's back, just let me know, and we can continue.
I've returned.
All right. And Bob is still here.
Guess not.
Oh, is Anoth here at the moment, or did he go somewhere too?
I think he went somewhere.
All right, I'll wait for him to get back. Crunchy.
Unsalted pretzels are a crime against good cuisine.
Yeah.
At least I have Nutella to dip them in.
Yeah, Nutella helps. Forgot there was some way that somebody used before to make them better. If they make like a buttered pretzel, but I don't know how you do that to make it right. Because butter can go bad.
Most of the
quickly
butter in this house is also unsalted right now, I think.
Oh. Oh, you there?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Microphone glitched, I think.
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, okay, we can continue. So, Diana is just kind of looking over Bob, like, "Hey, so you got some skills, you said. What can you do? You need any equipment? Need some weird chaos injection from this guy for whatever. I don't know what you plan to
He
do.
already refused, so yeah.
All right, well that's fine. Yeah, we're here looking for some soldiers sent by some weird human guy. General Lee sent us here. So one of the minions said that he thinks that Minotaur guy might have captured the soldiers.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah, but we have no way of knowing. It sounds like we're gonna have to deal with him anyways.
I was planning to. He's standing between us and actually getting these guys out of the stat gutter.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know if you plan on the rest or whatnot. If he's coming this way, we might be in for a bit of hurt.
Like I said, we gotta set up an ambush. Shoot. I'm kind of drained right now. I guess I'll let Sam know we got someone new.
Ambush.
For a Minotaur. He did
could.
say he was going to get us.
True. Well, you see how he reacts to the color red. You have something else that you want me to paint up in that color. You could distract him while you go in from behind.
Well, you saw how much effect my physical attacks had in this form.
Sure, you don't.
That's going to be Gianna's job.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sure you don't want to get something more solid there.
If we're gonna be stuck eating fluff, I'm staying like this.
Well, all right.
Discussion.
Yeah.
Probably just end up turning back to a plushie anyway.
You can see Sieg nearby. He's just kind of. I'm trying to remember what he was before, because wasn't he like a noodle here or something?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he was like a Dratini. Well, not necessarily. Yeah, like Dratini and like Rockruff style colored noodle. It's kind of. I mean, it was weird, but it's not so much anymore. You just see him coiled up nearby, just. And what the sun is there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head over and let Sam know about the new guy and about the boss, and then I need to flop on a pile of something and take a break.
Taking the new guy over to meet Sam?
Yep.
All right. I mean, I can't tell if that kid is angry or if that's just how people are around here sometimes, but I'm done. I'll get some stretching and warming up and try to get some of these what'd you call them, minions in order. All right. Well, I'll work on that and then get ready for taking on this Minotaur guy if he comes this way. You go do what you're gonna do.
Thanks. I owe you one.
No, you don't owe me anything. We're part of a party. Gotta take care of each other.
Well, it feels weird just telling you to do something without saying something.
It's fine. She just gives you like a pat on the back, and then she heads off to get things ready.
All right, Bob. Let's get you introduced to the Overlord, I guess. Underdog Overlord.
You guys have overlords?
In this world, yeah.
What does he lord over?
The junk heap right now.
Honestly, surprised there hasn't been a plot point into this guy game yet. All right, you can find Sam. He was out directing some of the minions and things that just in training and doing stuff. He sounds angry like always, but it's just kind of his attitude at the moment.
Hey Sam, I'm back.
Hey, where the hell did you run off to?
To the forest, then on a rescue mission.
I knew about the forest, but rescue who?
This
One of
guy.
it.
He just fell out of the void and got grabbed by the enemy commander. He had to fly after him and get him back.
A tentacle dude?
Yep. Yeah. My name's Bob.
Bob. Well, Bob, welcome to Junktown, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Well, he talks. Well, that's good. Makes it easier.
Well,
you had to deal with
have some recruits who don't.
What was it?
Jinx.
You have some recruits that don't.
I mean, we've had some of the frickin' minions not even have mouths because whoever made them was just a jerk. I mean, when whoever made, I mean, some of these minions were just made just like toys. Like, look, there's a freaking duck over there his beak doesn't open up. He can hold a spear somehow, but it's just waddling around. Like, he can't talk.
Poor dude.
I don't know. Some people who make stuff just don't even care about that kind of thing. They just want to throw things at whatever. Like, yeah, you talk. Okay, that's good. You got rescued. From who and what?
Minotaur guy. Big bling vest, plays a guitar. Really strong, really loud music, attacks.
Oh, that a-hole. Yeah, he's the guy who has all the parts that we need.
Yeah, I kind of pissed him off, so we might want to set up an ambush at some point. Deanna's sort of working on it. Well, not
you
sort of.
You pissed him off, huh?
Yeah, he said this dude was going to be his drummer. And obviously that's not happening now.
The drummer? That sounds like that jerk. Well, if he comes here, then I'll just help kick his ass, too. Thanks. So, okay. So, which direction is he going to come from? He's just...
I point in the direction I came in from.
And Bob could basically see... It's kind of... You can't... He's not like a young kid. He's probably like maybe... I don't know, pre-teens around there.
Does he sound like
teens.
Barbara Goodson?
No. He doesn't sound like Laharl. Hey. But he's definitely... He's got like an aura about him you can feel. And he's got demon wings and horns, and he's red. He's got like a white chest and like orange into red, and looks kind of like very colorful, like hellhound wolf thing. But the weird thing is, he also, I don't know, it's not just all demon-y. There's something else about him that sticks out. It's kind of weird, but he definitely has quite an aura about him. He also seems kind of pretty, I don't know, attitude-ish, angry.
I mean, most demons his age are.
Yeah. So, all right. We'll set up to kick his ass. So, is it Bob, you going to be helping out with this stuff or what? I don't know what you're doing here, but...
I guess. He still give me a better idea of what here is. Need to see the sights after all.
A junkyard of the netherworld. I have no idea what the hell it is either, though we get tossed in here. The frickin' jerks who are making all this stuff and tossing all this junk in here. Tossing a bunch of unwanted things in here, or whatever the heck it is. We're trying to get out of this place. And I know your friend here is looking for some other people that came through here.
Yeah.
All that stupid black void stuff popping up everywhere and all that junk.
How long have you been here then? Has it been long?
I don't even know how time flows for you, but I've been here a while. A bunch of us have been here a while. Just stuck here. We haven't been able to organize and get out of here because that stupid Minotaur and other people have been hogging the stuff we need. Because outside me and our behemoth friend and the new people that showed up here, ain't got anybody who's well, they weren't worth a damn. We're fixing them up some now. It's not their fault though. They were just made that way.
While Sam is talking, I'm gonna just go over to that duck and see if I can get his beak working. Just channel a little bit of chaos into my wing. Try to do a bit of, I guess, flesh sculpting.
Yeah, the duck doesn't exactly seem to be like super aware of it. It's almost like a construct style mania. It does have the beginnings of stuff. You can't open its beak. It quacks and gives you a salute. Doesn't really have much in the way of words. It can, if it gets nurtured enough or whatever you want to call it. But right now, it's just kind of.
I'd salute back and head back over to the conversation.
And the duck is wandering around now, quacking, just. Quack, quack, quack. So. It seems happy as it can be, anyways. Huh. So what can you do, Bob? We got some, it's not the best equipment around here, but we can get you hooked up with stuff if you're planning to help out.
Well, I've got a good grip, and I can create all kinds of inks. Some of it's slippery, some of it's different colors. And back in the day, I was pretty good at learning magic spells. The only problem was that they were mostly cantrips, kind of. Weren't very
Magic, huh?
focused.
We got some minions around here that know some basic magic. They might be able to help you pick up some stuff.
Yeah, I could do basic party tricks, but let's be real. I haven't really been in a situation like this.
Can you at least set stuff on fire?
I was thinking maybe I could try and learn that trick you were using earlier, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
If you got the basic grasp on magic, you should be able to fling around some basic elemental spells there. Just think of it as like a different colored ink or something you're throwing around. I don't know. You're more capable than a lot of the folks we've ended up with here. Not like it's their fault, like I said. Where are all these cat plushies coming from? The heck?
Cat plushies?
I pick one up and pat it. Hey, buddy. What you good kitty?
What about those ducks over there?
The ducks are not good kitties.
All of a sudden, it's quacking now? Well, alright, whatever. We'll have to let our Mr. Behemoth friend know, too. Oh, man. Probably would be a good idea for him and the Venator to get in a rumble out here in the village. We should probably head out somewhere, not in here, if he's coming this way.
He's got some pretty sharp-looking horns. Not natural at all.
Yeah, I can. My horns are sharper than that jerk's. They just don't point the same way. All right, Bob. Well, he'll just go over and grab one of one of the two major squid tentacles and give it a shake. It's definitely very firm.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you too. Let's kick these guys. Let's kick his ass together. Get out of this junk heap.
All right.
Sounds good to me. I gotta get home pretty soon. If it's possible.
I'd like to have been home for quite a while too.
Your office got eaten by the void, right? Or something.
You say my office closed soon?
Yeah. I think it might be out of work for a while. Sorry.
Yeah, they it's not the office I'm worried about. It's this parcel I have here. Apparently, this was supposed to be something big, but if I can't
Hold
be
on.
back in the other world,
I take it
then
out of his hands and look at the shipping label. Oh, I know the guy this is for. He's the one who sent us over here.
what?
General Lee from the army.
Oh,
He sent us on a mission to look for some soldiers here. I don't know how to get back to his world though.
that seems kind of unlikely, but wow. I guess I'll be able to deliver this after all.
Well, at least I'd hope it's him. There's a million Lees out there.
Yeah, only one way to find out.
I definitely do not have the juice tonight to make a big jump like that, though. If I can even lock onto that world right now.
Judging from what our behemoth friend has said, you probably wouldn't want to jump over there without finding out about the soldiers anyways, unless you want to get reamed out harder than I can yell.
No. Yeah, that much is true. Alright, well, I can think of one safe place to put this. I unzip my pouch and just shove it in there.
Hope Bob's okay with that.
I look at him to make sure it's okay.
I sure hope that Minotaur doesn't hit you too hard then.
I'm not quite sure it works. Actually, you know what? Yeah, maybe we'll just keep it here. I take it back out. Hopefully it's not covered in whatever void goop was left over in the pouch from the last adventure.
It should be fine. The package feels like whatever is inside the wrapping is pretty darn sturdy.
Speaking of which, I still have some people in there I rescued from the void, right? How are they doing in there?
They're okay, but they probably need something extra to be able to come out.
Right. Well, we are going to be getting a reincarnation machine soon, so we can wait for that.
All right. Sam looks at Bob and is like, "Hey, if you could do some magic stuff, even if you can't use the spells yet, some of the minions have some basic like stabs and stuff for casting spells. If you can use one of those, maybe. Just got basic stuff like throwing magic missiles. I don't know if you want. Is that what they are? I don't know. They're just like magic orbs and stuff. Maybe it'll help you out. You got plenty of limbs if you want to use more than one.
Yeah, I think that would suit me quite well.
All right. Well, let's get you hooked up then. Can you walk? I mean, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but like I've never actually met like a squid guy, so.
Kind of. Well, I have my back couple of legs are for ground and
I mean,
two front legs.
You're doing well enough in my book. Here,
Yeah.
I hand Bob my stop sign. Maybe you can get something crazy out of it. I don't know.
What the heck is that?
Of course, the stop sign might make a very nice walking stick.
It's a glorious shape with 8 fantastic sides and 8 awesome angles. That's what it is, Sam.
Okay, then I'll just take your word for that. Well, let's get you the wands and other stuff set up, and we can plan this stuff out. You get your rest or whatever you need.
Will do. Thanks. I I go somewhere vaguely in the direction that Minotaur dude might be coming from and crash on a pile of whatever.
All right. Well, one of the duck minion actually brings you over eventually. Just he just comes walk. You can hear him coming a while. Just whack, 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 whack. And he just walks up and gives you one of those really silly, like little kid plushies of food. It's like a giant chicken leg, just stuffed chicken leg. Then he walks off.
All right. Thanks, dude. I chow down on the chicken leg.
It's tenable. I don't know if it.
I mean, you did say in the previous run of this that they were flavored.
They are yeah, they're flavored. It's kind of weird, but hey. Oh, yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, Sam will lead you over to. There's a bunch of minions. There's especially like a short fennec fox dude in a mage outfit who's got a couple wands. He can wheel and deal ya. He's got. There's the basic energy is just a regular plain old generic magic energy, an electric one, and a fire one. You can take whichever two you want. The other one he's gonna use.
All right. Maybe I'll try this electric one.
Electric one? Alrighty.
So I hope I don't have to go swimming with this.
You can take one more too, because they're wands. You can hold two of them.
Maybe I'll take the generic then.
Alrighty. He'll take the fire one. He seems happy. Fire is his favorite one anyways, so. Everyone in the camp is busy getting ready. Sieg eventually wakes up and is floating around helping people get ready and observing things. So you just got like basically Dratini colored almost looking Eastern dragon, just small Eastern dragon floating around. He gives Bob a side eye for a bit because he's basically just like, huh. Well, it's not the Tenaball kid. I can't complain. Oh, jeez, what happened while I was asleep? And he just kind of says, "Hello, my name's Sieg. Not normally a dragon thing. Well, I'm always a dragon thing, but not like this. But nice to meet you, whoever you are."
Hi, my name is Bob. I am
Bob.
distinctly not a tentacle.
Yeah, I can see that.
Not that I know what that is.
It's just a ball of tentacles that sentient sort of thing. I didn't bring it up last time. Lewis got kind of mad. All right. Well, welcome to the town. Don't mind all the weird. Like, I'm still getting used to it all. Oh man! Thanks to Ludus, I've changed around quite a bit here. Ugh. Sheesh. This form's got like so much more stuff in it. I just feel like sleeping all the time till I'm full. We get some real food. All right, well, if you need anything, let me know, I guess.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll let you get back to sleeping.
No, I'm sleeping. Just like, just trying to say hello. You're new here.
Thanks.
We're getting ready for a big old fight.
I'd be getting.
All right. I mean, let's see. The mage minions would help Bob get used to using the wands. You can definitely use some of your basic magic to activate the wands to use their attacks. They're nothing like spectacular, but they will definitely work for the basic magic. I also feel like you can probably pick up on how to use them, like that element more, just by using the wands themselves and get a feel for it. Kind of like in your basic magic training before, you can pick up on how it feels to use that magic even without the wands. But it's not that hard to pick up on how to use them. Everyone else is kind of freaking out and trying to get ready and build what barricades and stuff they can.
I am watching and resting.
Alrighty.
And trying to figure out when I got a zipper on my pouch. He can't be too happy about that.
Okay. The pouch cannot be happy. Isn't the pouch you?
Yes, my tail is also me.
Hey, I'm getting weird, man. Alrighty.
I
Well,
blame
is
that
anybody-
weird zap I got at the gym.
Well, if anybody's doing anything, is anybody doing anything else before we prepare for stuff?
Nope.
Is Bob doing anything else?
I think so.
Alrighty. Then after a bit of rest, you're definitely able to rest up enough, especially because plushies probably have an easier time resting, considering you don't have bones or anything to be uncomfortable with. You can see down the hill a group of people heading this way, carrying like giant flags and what looks like a very gaudy stage. And you can hear guitar music, like the start of like metal guitar music coming from the stage. From obviously the Minotaur standing on it, being carried by minions towards your direction.
That wasn't quite what I expected.
Alright, well, I do my loudest impression of a cockatoo scream to sound the alarm.
It definitely gets everybody's attention because it's not like they hear that very often. It's just like, what the heck?
We got company, guys! Alright, everyone to your stations and stuff. I grab a broken trombone from somewhere.
Broken trombone. Finding all the weirdest weapons, huh?
I'm gonna clown on this guy if I see a chance to.
Sam jumps up nearby at the tallest part and just crosses his arms and looking ready to fight. The minions are mostly hanging back a bit. They seem kind of scared, but it's not like a huge group heading this way. Most of the minions are already kind of gotten their butts kicked over by the guy before, so.
Giving me flashbacks of a game I haven't even played yet.
What?
That's what Lunas says.
Game we haven't even played yet.
Pokemon
Yeah, well,
Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, Sieg is like, what? What are you talking about? Whatever.
If it's still 2018 in this game, then yeah.
It's hard to tell what year it is considering the Void stuff. So it could have come out. We're doing a soft reset. It could have been. It's the Void stuff you've probably found in modern games discarded in the pile. Even if it isn't that time, it's just weird. Oh, you sneeze on me.
Oh no. Alright, well, guess this is just gonna be a straight up slugfest.
I'm down for that. Sam is all getting ready to go. You don't see any weapon on him, but he's kind of...
Alright.
He's not actually in any fighting stance. He's just standing there, arms crossed, trying to just, typical Overlord stance, I guess.
Alright, so given the state of the minions, how many of his guys do you think they could take as a group? Any guesses?
You already took some out before. They could probably take them out. Looks like there's only maybe 6 of them with them. Like they're all but 2 of them are carrying that stage basically. So.
All right. Well,
they aren't exactly moving super fast because they have to carry the stage, but.
Yeah. Well, that was a question I was asking Sam. But,
yeah. But like Sam, that's why Sam said you already took out some of their minions before. You could probably do it. There's only I can only see like 6 of them.
Alright, we'll let the minions handle those guys. Let's get all our big hitters and take out the Minotaur.
All right.
Shoot, do we have a stealing hand handy? Handy.
A stealing hand? Nah.
Have anything like that in this world?
Not that I've found.
Alright, well,
Man, I haven't seen a store around here to buy that stuff from, anyways.
time to do some thievery then, I guess.
Alright.
I will make sure Deanna, Sieg, Baron, and Bob are all ready.
They're all ready.
Yep. And okay.
Ready as it can be.
Alright, let's rally the troops and march out to meet them.
Alright, you're definitely moving faster than the Minotaur dude because he's apparently trying to make a show of it, and it takes a while to walk to the stage. So,
open the gates!
but we don't have any gates.
Never mind.
One of the minions just kicks over a trash pile so it falls down. Did that work?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Well, you can definitely catch up to him before they get close to thing because he's making a bit of a show of it. The other two minions that aren't holding the stage are well, one of them has a saxophone and the other one has a cowbell.
What's the matter?
And
Don't have a tour van?
Is that supposed to be a pun?
No.
It's not a pun, okay. Minotaur, a tour van, okay. It's like a Dragon Quest pun. I can see you over there. You're coming over there to kick your ass. You took my drummer and messed me up, man. Told you I'm gonna get you. There are speakers on the stage, you can see. He doesn't seem to be moving there. The four minions carrying the stage put the stage out and seem to be a bit winded by carrying it. They kind of have the feel of pretties, but they're not pretties. They're just kind of basically see here.
Guys did good. Go get some water, dude.
They feel like the equivalent of pretties, but they look more like let's just go with to fit with his thing. I guess we'll go like sheep. They're like sheep dudes.
I don't know if you can hear my mom, like, close the door.
I can, yes.
Cannot leak municipal secrets on a role-playing stream.
The dude with the saxophone is it's a goat. And the cowbell person is the cowbell person will be a duck. Let's just go with the duck. They just set the stage down and like move back, and he's not moving from the stage. He's waiting for you to come up.
All right. Well, I get up on the stage and swipe his microphone.
Oh, if you're getting close to the stage, he's gonna unleash the guitar riff that lets out like a wave of force in front of the stage to try to push you back.
Ow! Okay,
Yeah, the speakers are definitely giving some oomph to the getting near there.
Okay, well, I was gonna sing, but you know what? Never mind. So, you just gonna stand there or something? Gonna stand there and play your guitar?
He just gives another riff to let out another burst of thing. You can't handle my awesome music, man. If you can't deal with the flow of the music, you can't even get up on stage.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I whip out the broken trombone and start playing. I start playing. You will know our names. Let me see if there's actually a trombone champ video of that. That would be amazing.
Is Bob doing anything? What?
Is the broken trombone.
Broken trombone. Yeah. Okay. So is Bob going to do anything too, or just wait for the trombone?
I think in this case, I'll wait for the trombone.
Alrighty.
Okay, no trombone champ, but
It's just an insult to music, man.
yeah, well, I am just completely ignoring him right now. I'm just playing my music, trying to make a fool of him.
The sheep menu basically still trying to catch their breath, but the other two are moving in. The saxophone guy is basically he'll play a couple notes and it will just send a blast out. And the cowbell guy is just going absolutely ham on the cowbell, and it's not seemingly to do too much, but he's still trying. So, Minotaur dude seems to be getting annoyed while he's trying to play his guitar by the broken trombone noises. So it's harder for him to get out the big pulses of guitar thing with his the speakers.
Alright, well, I motion for somebody to go break the speakers.
Oh, I could probably do that. Got some charge electricity here.
Alrighty, gonna try to zap the speakers.
Yeah, try to zap the speakers. Oh, think of it. Are those like Bluetooth speakers or something? Maybe.
It's kind of hard to tell exactly if they're Bluetooth or not, but I think it's Makai technology. It's hard to tell.
Oh,
okay. Alright, that's enough of that.
Alright, trying to zap the speakers, huh? Well, you definitely zap one of the speakers, and it creates one of those really, ear-grating feedback noises before it, starts smoking. So one of them's out, but it's hard for other people to, concentrate through that. The Minotaur and Lunas included, because that really bad, noise that comes from the speaker. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
okay,
God.
Good job with that, Bob. I run up to the Minotaur once I regain my composure and try to tackle that. Yeah, I try to tackle the his guitar away from him.
He's got a pretty good grip on that guitar, but he definitely seems, especially the bigger ears there, he's like, ah.
So, you were saying? Gonna try to get behind him and swipe his vest.
Pull the vest off of him. Oh, jeez. The vest seems to be pretty tight on him, but you got a grip on it there.
Okay, I guess this is a rodeo now.
He puts his... Oh, yeah. He puts his hands on the ground and tries to do, like, well, a horse kick. Which just ends up kicking the other speaker off the thing because he completely whiffs it.
Alright, well, I inflate myself and try to hold on to his back away from anything that can kick me.
Alright. The other minions are running towards everyone else. Sam is ready to... Well, Sam jumped into the sheep minions and are just kind of throwing them around like a dog with a toy, so he's just... I almost feel bad for them. Who is going after Bob? One of the minions is heading Bob's way. It is... It's the duck with the cowbell. Oddly enough, as he gets closer, the cowbell noise is hurting. There's some type of music magic that is hurting from it. It doesn't go out very far from it, but you could definitely feel like every time he hits it, it's trying to cause some kind of damage. The other minions are a little concerned about it, but...
Well, maybe you should have been the drummer.
The minion's just like, I only have wings, I can't do the drums. Cowbell is important!
Wouldn't stop me!
You always need more cowbell, more than drums.
Okay, so...
You still trying, right? Bob's doing anything?
Yeah, I guess I'll try and fire the generic magic missile wand at him.
Alrighty. It fires basically big orbs of pure magic his way. You can definitely hit him.
Magic missile never misses.
It's not actually magic missile. It's just generic. You fire off a couple at him, and the minion just gets knocked back quite a bit. He's taken quite a bit of damage there, but he's still trying to ding on that cowbell. He huffs and yoinks on the cowbell and straightens it out into basically a long staff, and he's trying to run up and hit you with it now. You've kind of blown off a bunch of his feathers, though, so he's looking a bit ragged.
Don't get turned into a cow!
The Minotaur dude is turning around. He notices the speaker. Are you still trying to get his vest off?
Yes, I am still holding on to and trying to get his vest off.
You managed to pull the vest off.
My bling now. I put it on over my jacket. I'm surprised my jacket can even fit me in this form, but that's what we got.
Underneath the vest was a giant fur tattoo that has Love Mom on it. He seems quite angry that you took his vest. He turns around and picks up the busted speaker and tries to bash you over the head with it. He just lets out an angry cow noise that you've stolen his vest. He's not even saying anything now.
Alright, well, I jump in the air and brace myself for impact.
Alright. Sam and Diana are both nearby. Diana's charging in to deal with things while the other minions are trying to fight, like a trombone guy. Some of them are getting blown backwards because plushies don't exactly have a lot of weight. But trombone guy only has so much lung strength there.
Saxophone. I'm the one with the trombone.
So, well, I mean, yeah, it's saxophone. I'm getting confused. You're still trying to hit Bob with the straightened out cowbell.
Okay, so I guess Bob will try and grab the stick as he's swinging.
Bob is definitely able to grab the stick very easily, even though he's being kind of flung around with it now, but you've grabbed a hold of it.
squid flail.
Not like super like flailing around because he's got that extra weight on there, but you've got a hold of it.
Okay.
Let go! I am the cowbell dude.
All right. So how far did I get launched?
Well, he was trying to smash you with it more than launch you. I mean, you get smashed under the thing and get squished down. It doesn't hurt a lot thanks to the plushy stuff, but you're kind of buried under speaker debris. You can crawl out from under it because it's smashed, but...
All right, well, has he stopped looking at me?
Stand snorting smoke and fire out of his nostrils right now.
Okay,
He's kind of starting to get some glowy, like his tattoo and other like weird colorations in it that he dyed his fur is kind of glowing now.
Yeah, better not play dead. I get out from under the speaker and all right, buddy. I think you need to chill. Do some ice magic.
All right. Diana's trying to charge in to help. And Sam is nearby. So if you need any of them to jump in or ask for their thing, go.
Yep. I signal for Diana and Sam. What's Baron doing?
Baron is kind of standing back right now, taking care of like the minions and trying to make sure.
I'll let him do his thing then. I motioned for Diana and Sam to come over. What's Sieg doing?
Sieg is currently flying around and trying to keep some people healed up.
Right.
He's also blasting like Noodle Dragon blasts around. But there's not a lot of minions there for him to do stuff with. But because before you were trying to train up the minions, he's trying not to like get too involved.
Yeah,
he's also seemed to be pretty tired a lot since he became a noodle. But I guess when you get a bigger gas tank, you need to. It takes longer to fuel it up.
I guess.
So, all right. So you're asking Diana and Sam to jump in there?
Yep.
All right. Diana's jumping on the stage too while you're trying to blast the ice. Blast the dude with ice. He's getting coated with ice. He's tromping your way slowly, but it's getting slower because he's getting coated in ice. You can tell he's kind of super angry. He's not saying anything. He's just snorting and trying to tromp through it while taking damage. Sam starts lobbing the sheep minions at the dude.
Is that safe? They're not going to fuse together and level up.
The Minotaur dude just like punts the frickin' sheep minions off into the distance when they get thrown at him. Diana leaps in and she basically trying to think of Tor style thing because what weapon did she have? Did she have an axe or a big sword?
She had a spear, didn't she?
A spear, yeah, okay. Was it a spear?
Didn't I give her my staff?
The staff, yeah. Okay. So she jumps in and cracks him right over the head with the staff, which makes like a honking snort noise as he just blasts fire and smoke out of his thing. But you can tell that he's taking a lot of damage, but he's still kind of like moving forward, even with the smack and the ice.
All right, well,
he seems to be a berserker kind of.
All right, well, I'll keep my distance from him for now. Try to keep his attention.
All right. It looks like he's about to do the donkey kick to Diana. Trying like a cowbell guy is flailing Bob around and trying to smack him into the ground to get him off of his straightened out cowbell. He's still with the other hand hitting the tip of the staff to try to make cowbell noises, which doesn't work when you have a squid on the end. It's just like turk, 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 turk noise. So
yeah, he's nice and close, which means that probably could take a nice solid hit from the staff I have here in the other arm.
Oh yeah, he can if you want to do it.
So I'll try and shoot another glob of the arcane stuff. at it.
All right. Yeah, that blob of arcane just smacks him right in the face. He kind of loses the little tink thing that'll set off the cowbell. He's staggering around a bit. He's definitely taken some pretty bad damage and is about to. He's not doing so hot. He's not trying to flail you around anymore so much. He's barely hanging on there. Basically, he's the equivalent of it like at 1 HP or so. But yeah, Minotaur guy is trying to donkey kick Diana.
All right. Well, I shout a warning to Diana, and then I get ready to try to trip him when he actually does the kick.
All right. Diana's trying to figure out how to get out of the way. She's got the tour thing. It's a lot more stuff to move. But she tries to get backwards. At least four-legged stuff before helps her with that. So she does get hit as she's jumping back and gets kicked in the chest. But you are able to completely trip him, and he falls. Like, he just trips and falls on his side when you trip him when he does that.
All right. Let's get him, Sam.
All right. Sam picks up the other speaker and jumps into attack with you there. And Diana recovers.
All-out attack.
Diana recovers and decides to start pummeling too with you three, yes. So the Minotaur gets slammed with the speaker, and you can do whatever you want there. And Bob can do whatever he wants with the other guy at the moment too, because the other guy is like barely hanging on. So.
All right. Well. How far away is Bob?
I would probably about 100 feet away if you trust the stage.
Okay, so nowhere near close enough to shoot some ink. I'm gonna go for a chaos zap.
You're gonna try to chaos zap the Minotaur, huh?
Yep.
Oh jeez, with the other two also hitting him. All right, what are you trying to do with the chaos zap?
Go for something to weaken him a little bit, like I don't know, a rat or something.
Something to weaken him, huh?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
If I knew PSI defense down, I'd go for that. I don't think I have that.
So the chaos zap goes off. Are you trying to go for like full size rat or?
Yeah, full size rat.
All right. Well, you end up with a rat with like the Minotaur stuff and like the Minotaur tail, like the horns and all that. He's bigger than you intended. He's probably about like, I guess about Raichu sized.
Yeah, that works.
And he's huffing and he just tries to give you a giant frickin' ram, which still has a lot of oomph behind it, but he is still in his weird like berserker state, but he does not have as much oomph behind it there.
Yeah. All right, well, not much I can do to dodge that if I'm right on top of him, so I just take the hit.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot there. The horns do like poke into the plush stuff, but at least it's plush, so.
All right, well, I jump away when I can.
All right. Sam is going to try to frickin' like jump and slam the dude into the ground. So I don't know if you want to do anything there. He's going to try to pick up the rat and slam him.
Does he have? Is there a microphone on the stage?
There, microphone. He only cared about the guitar.
Dang it.
Plus, both speakers are destroyed at the moment.
Okay, well, I will. What will I do? Okay, well, after Sam slams a dude, I'm gonna pick him up, swing him around Mario 64 style, and I don't know, just send him flying in a completely random direction.
Alrighty.
So long, Bowser!
Oh yeah, he gets slammed into the ground and is still kind of. He's just lets out a big snort and Minotaur moo noise despite being a rat, which ends with a squeak. You can pick him up and you flail him, and he flies off away. You're not sure where exactly he'll land, but you hear a big thump and like garbage flying in the distance.
Okay, how are we gonna finish him? Any ideas, guys?
Finish him off? I don't know. If he's still moving, whatever the heck is going on. I doubt he's even going to be able to stand up after all that beating, anyways. Whatever the heck he's doing.
Did he drop his guitar by any chance?
His guitar kind of isn't there. You don't know where it went.
Okay.
In fact, when he pulled out the handle before, you don't know where it came from either. It might just be
a keyblade,
kind of something like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, I look around for anything I can use. Anything I can use as a weapon.
And there's shattered speaker stuff. There's folding chairs for like the stage and other stuff like that.
Pro wrestling it is. I pick up a chair.
Okay. You're not exactly sure where he landed other than you saw garbage flying off in the distance where he went, so...
Okay, Alright, how am I on juice?
You still got a little bit left.
Alright, well, I give Deanna a bit of healing, and then I say, let's go finish him off.
Alright, you're in to finish him off. Bob is still over by the other dude who's just... he's trying to get Bob off the straightened out staff still. But he's basically just trying to punch Bob, and it's not doing very much because the dude's barely... He's barely conscious after that and wall up in the face there.
Okay. So I guess Bob will go of the staff and head towards the rest of the party.
Alrighty. Sieg spots you and asks if you need a lift.
Yeah, that'd help.
Alright, you can grab hold of the noodle dragon and fly towards the others. The dude with the straightened out cowbell is just kind of looking through the junk trying to find the little cowbell hammer that got knocked away when you hit him.
Did pretty good there, Bob.
Thanks. You did pretty well there, too.
I know. Alright, if you're holding out on a big plan to finish this guy off, I'd love to hear it. Nothing?
Well, we can just stab him. You turn him into a rat. I don't know how well this stuff holds on these types of guys around here.
I have no idea either. There was this one guy who got taken over by a puppet, and my zap just kind of bounced right off him.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Well, let's hurry up and find him then. We can just stab him, or... I don't know.
Feel a little bad about that outright killing the dude, but
Sam's just like, by the time he gets out of whatever state he's in, he's going to be out of it completely anyways. I don't even know how the heck he's still moving.
Alright, well, I don't even remember what I grabbed. Oh, right, the chair. I grabbed the chair. Can't exactly stab him with this, but, alright. Guess, well, let's see if we can get him to surrender first, I guess. Alright, I continue walking toward where I think he landed.
You can definitely see debris scattered around, and it's kind of hard to spot him, especially considering what you turn him into. There's smoking stuff all around.
Shoot. I'll try to bring out a little bit of Lucario and try to find his aura.
There's a little tiny bit of aura coming from a place
there
nearby.
Yeah, I point at where I point at what I see and I say there. Then I approach. All right, buddy.
What you could only see is what looks like a rat tail kind of sticking up out of the ground.
You had enough, buddy? Don't gotta kill you if you surrender to us.
There's no response at the moment. Just a rat tail that kind of flopping around in the wind.
Alright, well, I'm gonna whisper to the others to watch closely, and then I check to see if the rat is still breathing.
How are you gonna see? How are you gonna check that?
I'm just gonna approach and just bend down close to him.
Like, the only thing you see sticking up out of the junk is the rat tail at the moment.
Yeah. Dig him out from under the junk, then.
All right. When you're digging him out, at the end of the rat tail, you see what's giving off the aura has basically a stuffed hand with a middle finger and a face that looks like that doll that you mentioned before.
Which doll? I don't remember.
The weird jester dude. You mentioned him earlier.
Oh. Damn it. I look around quickly.
You don't feel any other aura from around there.
Did we lose him? I pick up the tail. Or was that even a real guy to begin with?
Well, when you pick up the tail, the middle finger thing starts laughing, turns into a hand and slaps you, well, now you're a persona-sized rat.
Any Tanuki left, or?
Yeah, you got the coloration and like the stripes on the tail.
I facepalm.
You also got some bull horns too, and like the little bull tip at the end of the tail, just for the heck of it.
Cute. I facepalm.
And the little hand makes like a laughing like a jack in the box, like no breaking the toys, no breaking the toys. It was a very bad toy. You can't take this toy. You guys were very naughty, but you had some fun. You had some fun, didn't you? We all had fun. Well, this one's not done. We'll see you again sometime. Like...
All right, Jevil, you win this round. Well, on the plus side, shouldn't be anything stopping us from taking over the forest now.
Yeah.
I climb up on Diana's back.
The hand thing just detonates into a bunch of like confetti and like horn noises and stuff. It's hard to tell if the guy you fought was actually a real person or not. So you're not a plushie anymore. You're definitely. But well, you got some of the. You definitely got a little bit of Minotaur rat thing in there. It's cute, I guess. Diana's like, well, you look cute.
Yeah, I guess.
The heck was that all about?
I don't know, but I guess it's safe to say Jevil's the overlord of this place.
You think so?
That or he followed us here.
If he's even who the heck is Jevil anyways? The guy never even gave us a name.
We gotta call him something, okay?
I guess.
Jevil's a secret boss from this game that I played the other day.
It's a combination of Joker and Devil.
Yeah. Seems like that's kind of weird.
Probably.
He doesn't... That guy doesn't even give off... That weird Joker guy didn't even give off any aura like an overlord. What the heck?
He's gotta be something serious. Oh man, I'm not even a plushie anymore. I hope there's some real food when we get where we're going.
I hope so. We got to get to that camp. Supposedly that's where they keep this stuff. I mean, the Minotaur guy, he's gone.
Yep. And
we should probably get the others.
I have his vest, so I'm the Minotaur now.
Oddly enough, the vest does fit you. It seems like whoever you call it, the thing you're calling Jevil, so must have a sense of humor to make it. In fact, it's very fabulous rat vest.
I mean, red and flashy isn't really my style, but yeah, you know what? Sure.
You also apparently, if you look, you have some disco like pants too. So it went with an extra thing.
What?
The pants are just completely normal, but it looks kind of silly. On the outside,
I've never worn pants before, and I ain't gonna start. Actually, I'm just gonna shove the pants in my pouch for now.
All right. The both. I mean, Bob and both Bob and Lunas feel a little stronger, so it's just the typical, the equivalent of leveling up, I suppose you could say.
So, we better check on the minions, see if they're all okay. It's off to the forest.
Okay. Oh, the other. Though you're checking on the minions or going to the forest first?
Minions first.
All right. Well, the other ones that you left behind, the stage is definitely wrecked. Cowbell dude has passed out. And the other, I mean, the cowbell dude, the duck, is basically not only passed out, but has also been ratified. So has the trombone dude, who is kind of stuck inside his trombone. You're not sure which of the minions did that, but you're guessing from the laughing fennec fox, the like almost evil laugh that the fennec fox made, shoved him in there. The sheep dudes you see running off, they kind of look like palms, like rat palms from from like trails, just kind of unconscious.
I look down at my paws, then up at the rat dudes. Huh.
They're all like full. They're all like normal size rats compared to you. So you can definitely feel that weird Joker character's magic on there. The same stuff that smacked you. So
I I don't know if Jevel's just trolling or if he wants me to be their boss now. Let's scoop them up and take them with, I guess. The ones that didn't run off.
yeah, the cowbell has been straightened out into like a makeshift staff, but the saxophone is completely intact outside of having a rat shoved in it.
All right, well, let's pull the rat out. You can probably figure out something to do with the cowbell later.
The rat is squirming around in your hand, like in your hands, and squeaking. It doesn't seem like he can talk right now, but he's squeak, squeak, squeak angrily.
Yeah, I hear you, buddy. Look, I won. You're our minion now, so at least make sure you're treated right, okay?
It just crosses its arms and looks cross.
Look, I'll even take the saxophone, okay? If you want the saxophone.
The sheep rats are trying to run off into the distance, so but the other, like the one in the cowbell rat is just unconscious. The other minions that you've trained are looking kind of confused at what happened, but Sam's like, I don't know what the hell just happened. It just suddenly there was a big flash, and these dudes just turned into that.
Okay, well, I explained to Sam and the minions what I know about Jevel, that I have encountered him once before, and, well, this isn't the first time he's been causing trouble. He may or may not be the Overlord, and we're probably not done running into him. That's what I say.
I don't know if he's the Overlord or some general or just whatever the heck with stuff. I've seen him before. Usually just off causing stuff. Just laughing or leaving tricks somewhere. Like, I don't have any idea what's up with that guy either. So, he's just poking, like, the rat you're holding. Were these guys just rats to begin with? The heck?
No, that can't be right, can it?
Some Cinderella stuff going on here.
Maybe?
I don't know what happened. Like, where'd the Minotaur guy go? Like, he just vanished too?
Yeah, he just outright vanished. And then I turned into him. So, how do I look?
You're not him. You look... You're you, just like a rat with horns.
I know that, Sam. Whatever. We good to...
You're not dumb enough to be him.
I mean, that much is true too. All right, we good to go out. We good to go to the forest. Did anybody get knocked out on our side?
Couple of minions did. The seed guy the seed guy here took care of some of them. But
all right, well,
how's the Bob dude doing? Bob, you okay?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
It's a little loose from the cowbell, but not too bad.
All right, let's see how many of these guys can fit in my pouch. Let's see if these two guys. Let's see how many of these guys can fit in my pouch, and I guess Deanna and Sieg can carry the rest, and Baron.
Baron could probably carry most of the minions with us.
Yeah.
I mean, you're riding on me. I could probably carry one other minion, or just carry Bob here too. Well, the Sieg's carrying Bob, I guess. So, yeah, whatever.
All right. Rats and knocked out minions into the pouch, if any of them will fit.
Well, the rats definitely fit. I mean, one of the ones that are KO. Well, you only have two of them, unless you try to catch the.
No, I am making no effort to catch the runaways.
All right. Well, the knocked out rat goes in there. The other one kind of just flails a bit, like freaking out, but you get him in there.
Uh, all right. Off to our new base.
All right, heading to the woods then.
Yep.
First.
And I need some water.
Alrighty. Well, Bob is doing anything, looting any of whatever's around or whatever.
Not really, no.
Right.
Really much to loot.
I mean, there's definitely clothes and anything that the cowbell guy and the saxophone guy were carrying both just dropped to the ground. So, I mean, the saxophone has already been picked up, but you can look through anything else if you want.
Could take the saxophone.
Yeah, you guys took the. You want to learn to use the magical saxophone? Sure. Lotus wants to share that with that a squid using a saxophone is a rather funny mental picture there.
He'll grab the saxophone.
All right. Definitely a silly image, but hey, it works.
Squid doesn't even have a tongue, right?
I they know they have beaks. I'm not sure if they have tongues.
Don't think they have tongues.
No, they do. It's called a radula.
Well, that's.
It's like it's almost cat-like tongue. It's called a radula. The stuff that came up when the number one Google search for that was very disturbing, though. So I was looking up if squids have tongues, and the number one results for like woman's tongue impregnated by squid. Like what?
What?
Of all the top search results you could get, it just happened.
And then there was a bunch of them in like news articles from the Sun and stuff, and then Snopes that said this is not true at all. But then yes, squids do have tongues. They're called radulas.
Right.
They're like cat tongues. It's
good then. That means technically I could play the saxophone.
Yeah, Bob wants to take the saxophone to figure out how to use it.
Okay.
I mean, hey, a squid would be really good at the saxophone, yeah.
I promised Rat Dude. I mean, a squid would be better at the clarinet, but...
Oh, hey. I mean, the Rat Dude would probably need a better saxophone.
Yes.
If you get the equipment, you could probably make more saxophones, too. So, or establish a link to the stores.
All right. On the way to the new base, I take a better look at myself. Try to figure out how stuck I am right now.
Okay. I mean, at the moment, it doesn't seem like it's like some super curse. It seems more like a prank. You're not going to be able to change back right away, but it doesn't seem like you're like super stuck.
Okay. All right then.
Okay, just
need stretch and try to get comfortable.
But the two other rats, you can't tell whether they're supposed to be rats or not. If you're trying to for that in regards to that. For you though, it seems just like a prank form that you're stuck in for a little bit.
I play around with my horns a little bit. I'm not used to having those.
No, they're definitely forward pointed like bull horns. It's pretty silly. But all right, the forest is actually completely empty. From the camps have been abandoned. Any of the other minions that had run away are definitely completely gone now. They seem to have abandoned ship after the Minotaur guy was fought and disappeared and beaten.
Well, that was easy. All right, guys, let's get set up. I'm gonna hop off Diana's back and look around for those machine parts.
All right. Well, this was the initial camp. Further on, where the Minotaur guy is supposed to be, is definitely a bigger camp setup. It's almost like a tent you would see set up for an outdoor concert. There's nobody around here. There's some musical equipment laying around, but most of it looks like it got moved when they went to attack you. You could definitely find in various boxes and just kind of piled up in places like they're unimportant, which is a funny thing because the musical stuff is like set up clean and nicely, but like the reincarnation device and the other devices there are just kind of like thrown in a box. Because apparently Minotaur Guy did not consider them as important as the music stuff. But they are definitely, while they're not the greatest condition, they definitely work. You can tell they will definitely work.
All right, I found our parts.
Just gotta get them set up with an overlord or overlord classes that use.
Sam, I might need your help with some of this. I don't know if I qualify exactly to register this or however these things work. I don't know.
Considering what you did, I'm surprised you can't and you wouldn't be able to.
I mean, if you want, I could try, but you're the one who's going to be using these long term.
Well, no, I know I can use them. That's not a big deal.
All right.
What, you gonna try to change yourself back with the thing or something?
Not me. No, I was thinking about the minions.
Oh yeah. Well, we got to get that set up. I'm gonna get all this set up first.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to move everything over here. And then there's actually food around here. Like Sieg's like, hey, check it out. We can finally eat stuff, and there is like definitely a store of food. There's like a giant refrigerator and freezer that's set up in what looked like the Minotaur's room. A lot of it is there's not a lot of meat stuff. Most of it is like veggie stuff, but there's definite food in there.
Yeah, it works for me. I'm not exactly a carnivore here right now.
There's also a giant box of like 100 Hot Pockets and like pizza rolls. So
it works for me.
there is no microwave or anything around there for that though. Just the campfire. So.
All right, let's take a look at some of this music equipment. He has to have had some drums set up.
There is a drum set. It's not built. It's still in the packaging.
Yeah.
It's not exactly like the highest end drum set because he quite obviously, in fact, he has like redundant drums, so he obviously doesn't know drums. But you can tell from anything in regards to like guitar maintenance and stuff, it's pretty. He's got some pretty high end stuff for that, at least. It looks like there were other minions that were camped here that took off.
All right, well, we did it, guys. This is our base now.
Get out of that junk and move everybody out of there.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Gonna. Alright, let me think. First order of business after everybody's moved in, we're probably going to want to upgrade everyone's weapons.
If we got any of the money for that. Yeah, we can set up
Not what I meant. One of these is an item world device.
Oh, yeah, we probably want to rest before going in there, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's like the Sieg is basically saying that, yeah.
Yeah, definitely after that fight.
Yeah.
I've never
Can
been
you
this.
even fight like that?
Well, I would say I've never been this small before, but I was a Raichu for a little bit, so I'll figure some stuff out. Just gotta practice a little.
What, you gonna be? You think you're stuck that long, or what?
A little bit.
Oh, jeez. I mean, and Sam's just like, you can use the reincarnation thing to change back if you want.
Yeah, but I have to start over from the beginning if I did that. I don't want to do that right now.
Yeah, if you're
Not
going
when
to the
I.
item world, it doesn't matter. But yeah, whatever.
Not when this whole army is relying on me. Seems like bad strategy.
What do you mean the whole army relying on you? We got other stuff here. We got other people. You're gonna have to reincarnate the freaking minions anyways, probably to make them
Yes,
useful.
them. Yes, them. That we shouldn't do them and me at the same time.
Yeah, you just train up together. I don't know. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Nah, I'll just figure out how to fight like this. Let's see if I can find some daggers or something.
Alrighty. I mean, if you're looking through, there's definitely basic stuff around, including knives and daggers and hammers and things like that. It's not they didn't exactly leave a ton of equipment behind, but they did leave some. There's stuff like potions and around here too.
I take a pair of daggers and nod to myself and stick them in my pouch.
Alrighty, and Bob looking for anything at the camp.
I don't think so.
Alrighty. There's definitely a bunch of sleeping bags and there's. It looks like there is a thing of. Yeah, there's a thing of wood, like a whole bunch of like wooden building materials that were stacked nearby because it looked like they were going to build something more permanent around here.
Sleeping bag. That sounds pretty important.
There's also a pond with fresh water nearby, so
I guess they're gonna set up something besides the tent. I guess it makes sense. Might not be worth it if we're just gonna be passing through, though.
yeah, it depends on where we're gonna sit. And Sam is just gonna say it depends on where we're gonna set up. I mean, we don't have anywhere. We don't even know what's out beyond here. I mean, we're gonna have to set up camp for a bit before we find a more permanent place, anyway. If it's not here.
Yeah. Well, we got this big concert tent here. Let's just set some stuff up around that.
All right, we'll just get everyone moved.
Yep. And it's time to go do just that.
Alrighty. It'll take a little bit to get everybody moved because not all of them are very quick. And most of the older homes that they were staying in, the shelters were kind of just makeshift things. So there's not exactly a lot of belongings to take, but what little they have, they find important. So they don't want to leave those behind. Sam wants to have some people that stay in this area, though, just to watch out for more people falling into the junkyard to pass along.
Makes sense.
And some of the people, especially like some of the abandoned plushie types, want to stay around there. They're kind of scared of going into the woods and outside of where food might be. Some of them are all kind of just nervous and scared about getting involved in any bigger fights and stuff.
Yeah, if you guys don't want to keep fighting, you don't have to. We'll go on ahead. We'll just we got your backs.
They're glad about that. The Sieg suggests like setting up a relay here for like if you get like the teleport set up to come back in case people show up here or plushy supplies and whatever.
Yeah, we should do that. Still got a craving for stuffing.
That'd be healthy right now.
Take some and nibble on it just while I'm here.
I don't think that's kind of healthy to eat right now, is that?
I mean, we were all eating it before.
I guess. I mean, we have normal food here now.
Does the pond have like fish or something?
Yes, it does. Well, yeah, Bob could get probably right at home in the pond there if he wanted. The pond has fish, from normal fish to koi for some reason. Demon koi, but they are still edible.
All right. We got this pizza here. What do you say we have a little party to celebrate our victory?
It was it's not they're not actual pizza. It's like pizza rolls. Yeah, the pizza rolls and hot pockets. So
still
basically the most college / high school cheap lunch dinner thing ever. So bachelor
party food.
I would call it bachelor food, but hey. All right, yeah, you can. You got to figure out how to cook it. You'll probably have to figure out how to make them over open fire, but
yeah, we'll take one of the symbols and just prop it up over the fire and put the hot pockets on top.
There are pots and pans there.
Oh, that works too.
They're mostly cast iron stuff.
That works too.
All right, it'll take overnight into the next day to get everybody moved over, and get this stuff set up. Now you're setting up the reincarnation thing. Both you and Bob feel a connection to it. Like it actually responds to the both of you. Like you could use it if you want.
Okay, I guess maybe I should have been too surprised about me, but I'm surprised it reacted to you, Bob.
I know nothing about this. Well,
Deanna, get over here.
Deanna comes over. What?
Can you use this thing?
She pokes it. It reacts to her.
Huh. Okay, maybe it just works for anyone who's not, like, minion class.
It reacts to Sieg, too. It does not react to the behemoth dude, though.
Huh. Or not. I look over at Bob again.
It reacts to Sieg more than it does you guys, but it reacts to all of you. I mean, it reacts to Sieg it reacts to Sam more than anybody, but it reacts to Sieg. It kind of glows brighter.
Huh.
But it seems like you all can use it there. Diana says she has no idea what that thing is either, other than we needed it.
You can use it to give yourself a new body, pretty much. Stronger than before.
That sounds pretty useful.
Yeah. You gotta train for a bit to get used to it, though.
That makes sense. I mean, I had to do that to get used to this body a little bit.
I'm not gonna use it for now. You guys can if you want.
When Sieg speaks up, you can probably use it in emergencies too, in case somebody gets really beaten up or worse.
Yeah. Or really stuck.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I'm only sort of stuck.
And Sam's like, yeah, just make sure you don't mess around with it and come back as something you don't want.
Yeah. All right. Well, depending how late it is, I'm gonna do a little bit of double dagger training, a little bit of gaming if I can still handle my Switch. If not, gotta switch back to the 3DS.
Still handle the Switch. You're not like rat size. You're still big. You're like Persona rat, slightly bigger size.
Yeah.
Like almost like Raichu size, kind of like the Minotaur was. So you should be perfectly able to use your Switch. What is Bob doing? The minion, the Fennec Fox minion offers to help him with magic stuff. He could go swimming. There's other things to do too. They do seem to have some games and things around.
Bob's a little tired from the day, but he should probably get some food that he can really enjoy. So he's probably gonna go fish for a little bit.
Right? Yeah, it's not hard for him to catch anything. The stuff in here did not expect a squid person to jump in and chase them. The fish have no idea what you are, so it's not hard to catch a fish.
Is you gonna bring that back?
The waters are invigorating too.
Water and figure.
You gonna bring?
Yes.
Is Bob gonna bring it back to cook it, or is he just gonna eat it raw?
Food tastes better when it's cooked, so I guess he'll bring some back.
All right. Well, Lunas definitely takes notice of that, and he walks over to where Bob is cooking. Hey, that smells pretty good. You cook a lot for yourself back home?
Yeah.
Yeah. I lived with my dad up until I got kicked out of the village, but yeah, I've cooked for myself a bit too.
What'd you eat before your plush?
No, that was just a temporary thing. And most of the same things humans eat, I guess. I don't know if you've met any humans. Are there humans in your world?
What's that?
I said, are there humans in your world?
I guess that there are humans there.
Yeah,
Have
I eat about the same stuff, usually. My natural form is a Lucario, actually. I just shapeshift a lot. It's fun. Could get you in on the action too if you wanted to try something else. Or not.
I think I am fine as I am for now.
Alright, fair
Been
enough.
a long day.
I'll
Fell
bet.
through a void hole and now fought a battle I've never fought before. How long have you been a fighter?
I've been training since I was. I've been training to be a hero since I was really little, but I've really only been adventuring for about 3 years. There was, there was a bit of an incident back home. I caused it, and my brother ended up getting lost somewhere out in the multiverse. So I gotta find him before to let me come back. It's been 3 years already.
I hope you find him.
I hope I find him too. I gotta. shoot, I don't even remember what I was playing, but that's where all my save files are. So, you know, plus Lucas. So what did you do before all this? You some kind of defense career or just
Kind of. I mostly worked at the local FedEx, if you will. Not really a FedEx,
okay.
but
It's just general
when you
parcel
need to do
delivery then.
quality artistry using ink, squids are pretty good at that.
Yeah.
But I actually only really did that to work myself through through college.
Yeah,
Took a
okay.
minor in magic and parlor tricks. Not really any combat
You
oriented
guys are
stuff.
chatting. I'm gonna be right back. Look out, goods.
Well, we're gonna wait for the GM to get back so he can hear it. It's a Lucky Buddy. I saw him. I
Hi,
saw
Lucky.
him. Hi, Lucky.
Right back.
Hello.
Really?
I see a Lucky Buddy. Hey, buddy. Meow.
Apparently, there's a bunch of the plush cats came with you. Apparently.
Well, I'm very happy to have the company of some plush kitties.
Alrighty, so you guys resting up, doing anything else? Looking through any more of the stuff
Just
around?
well, I'm talking with Bob still.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah, that's
I
my
don't know.
story basically.
I wouldn't really
Just
call
kind
what
of
I wouldn't really call what I do magic, but I don't know. Maybe we could practice a bit of stuff together
mm,
if you want. I mean, we could
yeah,
just yeah.
yeah.
All right. Gonna look for a suitable training spot and try to see if I can teach Bob how to shoot a firebolt. I guess.
All right, looking around for a trading spot. If you're looking around nearby, eventually you find a large clearing. Definitely not natural because you see knockdown trees and stuff. It looks similar to the damage caused by the Minotaur guy's guitar stuff. But it's a big open area. It looks like it's gotten beaten up quite a few times, so
This looks
perfect
like
for trading.
this looks like a good spot. All right, so how to explain this? All right, when I want to make fire, I like just concentrate the energy in my hand, like so, and I make a fireball in my hand. Then you can just kind of can point to just make a bolt. You can throw the fireball. Could try to make a big burst of it. But I mean, again, this isn't exactly magic, but
It's.
I mean, if you know the basics, like, I don't know. Show me what you got.
Okay. I put this tentacle here, this here, and I push the energy in between them, and I try and make a little sphere here, and I push it out.
You can definitely get the basis of the magic energy forming up there, especially after using the wands like that. You get a better feel that you can form it up. This world seems easier to form the magic up too. So,
oh, I wonder, Anoth, are we still going with Bob's like copying power stuff?
Yeah, that was kind of my idea. He's
He's
very very quick study of.
Can he just copy Lunas?
the magic, he can start picking up the stuff from Linus. Yeah, that's what I was doing with the wands too. He was copying off of that.
All right, just making sure we're on the same page here.
Yep.
Yeah, like that. All right, let me think. What else? Okay, let's try some ice next.
It also means he picked up a little how to use a cowbell spell. Just because, why not? I'm gonna get.
All right. Well, if Lunas wakes up with an other, we know who to blame. My sister got me this Appa plushie for my birthday. I think I might have already mentioned the Appa plushie.
Yeah.
He's a cutie, and he is just the right size to hug. It's like the size of Rusty, I guess.
Let's hit the look, Coots. Oh, he stopped.
Mr. Coots! Mr. Coots!
I moved the camera to show him, and he's like, no, I can't. Silly face. Ooh.
You doing okay, buddy? Okay, so, ice next. And I try to do the same thing. Throw a chunk of ice, try to freeze the ground, stuff like that.
Alrighty. You're a little tired, but it's still not hard to do when you're not. It's more stressful when you're actually targeting somebody and doing stuff in combat than it is just to a practice.
So, is there much difference between this and the fire?
Only in the type of energy you collect, I guess.
Heck?
Yeah?
Suddenly roboticizing voice.
Yeah, you were buffering for a little bit there.
I was.
Oh, yeah. I'm in the red too. What the heck?
I'm not in the red on my end. I only heard buffering from your end. So.
I'm at like 1 megabit per second here.
Yeah, mine is 57. It must just be a hiccup over there. All right. Well, yeah, I don't hear the roboticizing anymore, but at least
Okay.
Discord is.
Anyway, yeah. I would say it's only really different in like the type of energy you're collecting to do the magic. Of course, Lunas's alchemy is completely different from standard magic, or at least that's his assumption.
Oh,
So he actually seems quite surprised when Bob is able to copy him.
Yeah, I was able to manipulate magical energies to do something similar to that. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, yeah, just like that. Yeah.
this is what you're doing when I do
Uh,
this.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't exactly call what I'm doing magic, but it's close enough in effect, I guess. All right. What else? I picked up a little bit of healing magic. I try to channel some positive energy into Bob as a demonstration to heal his wounds. I don't know if he has any right now, but
He, uh, he doesn't seem to have too many, but the positive energy feels nice.
like that.
You can definitely get a feel for the flow of positive energy with magics.
Yeah. I call that one life up.
Healing was a trick I learned either, but let's give it a shot.
Okay. Well, I hold my arms up and wait for him to try to heal me.
Uh, try placing the tentacles here and here, and we'll just gently.
Bob is
Gently.
able to definitely do something with the magical energy, with the magical positive energy there.
Okay, that kind of tickled, but yeah, that feels like it worked. All right, so yeah. All right. Well, you
Fun.
want to keep practicing, or you want to take a break? Play some. What do I got here? Got Mario Kart, I guess.
All right.
The feel of the tentacles makes just like a little twinge in Lunas's, like kind of like a, I don't know, like a very slightly familiar feel. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that, and I seem a bit distracted when I'm offering Mario Kart to Bob.
From the upside, it almost feels like your tail's a little more flexible, but it looks perfectly normal.
Hmm.
Just weird thoughts with that feel.
Hmm.
Perhaps. Maybe.
Well, my tail's probably pretty happy about that.
All right, so you're gonna play Mario Kart stuff for the rest of the night.
Yep.
Relax.
Yep.
All
Just
right, Sieg is eating a lot. He seems to be.
hungry dragon.
Oh yeah, he went from a Dratini to weird like rock Dratini, and now he's a noodle which has a lot bigger tanks. He's happy about it, at least, with having limbs, but he's eating a lot. Diana is getting healed after that kick and doing some more practice to try to. She seems a little annoyed at herself for not being able to dodge the attack completely, but she's still not used to the whole Tor shape there.
You guys did good out there.
Oh, thanks. I still got kicked.
Yeah, that looked like
it's harder to move this body around than when I was on all well, when I didn't have an upper side.
Yeah.
But I'll get it. No way I'm gonna just let you down.
Never gonna run around and desert me?
No way. You doing okay after all that? You took quite a bunch of hits.
I'm glad I decided to plush myself.
Yeah. Well, then now even though you're like all like rat, you're super adorable. You're actually super adorable there. So he just picks Luna up and gives him a hug and then puts him down.
Thanks. I hug back.
All right.
Happy rat.
You have fun. I'm gonna try to get a little better so I don't get kicked next time. Sheesh.
All right.
Sam is just picking up entire logs of fallen trees and carrying them around to throw on a pile. So.
All right. Well, when I am done playing Mario Kart, I'm gonna is Bob still holding on to the cowbell staff, or did that get put with the other stuff?
I don't know if Bob took it or not, but it might be with the other stuff.
I don't think he took it. No.
All right, so it's just with the other loot that was picked up, miscellaneous
stuff. All right,
stuff.
well, yeah, I am a little curious about that. I felt something weird coming off it before when when I picked up the rat buddy. Speaking of which, I gotta get. Well, that can wait till a little later. But for now, check out the cowbell.
It's been straightened out into a staff, but it has a. It seems whatever metal it was made with is designed for channeling a type of like musical energy through it to create a field of effect. It's been bent out, so it's not as good as like a normal cowbell shape, but it seems like there's a way to bend it back and forth. There's some trick to it.
All right, well, let's try to get it. I'll try to get it back to normal, but I'm not going to try very hard. Just try to apply a bit of pressure on it.
Alrighty. Well, the pressure still, like applying pressure, doesn't seem to be working. There's something else involved with getting it back. You can bend it around, but it doesn't feel like it wants to go back to its normal shape easily, like when it is stretched out to begin with. It seems to be some other thing involved with it.
This could make a good staff while I'm back in my other form, maybe. Yeah, well, I got plenty of time to item world it up tomorrow, I guess. And with that, I will leave it alone.
Alrighty. All the clothing and other stuff the minions dropped when they went ratted was just thrown into a pile with the rest of the loot that he sorted through by the minions, too. Sam eventually does come by and throws you each a small like sack of basically netherworld currency.
Oh, thanks.
It's stuff that those minions had. It's just sharing it around.
All right. Well,
It's not a lot, but it's enough. It's just I don't have a set number because I don't know. I don't know offhand all the strength this guy and
it
stuff.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
and they're spending the rest of the night getting everything set up. The teleportation, the reincarnation thing is set up and ready for the minions. Sam is going to be working with some of them to try to get them through there to get them out of their negative states.
Yep. Lunas will pass by to offer some of his mana supply if they need it.
The duck is just following you around and looking at the machine.
You want to give it a shot?
It's just and it just you can't tell if it's a yes or a no, but I mean it's not exactly fully sentient. It's kind of sentient, but it seems take of it as you will. It isn't against it, and it's not exactly for it. It's curious, but it's kind of just I don't know, make of it what you will, literally.
I take out one of the coins in my bag and I flip it. Whoops. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for it. I nudged the duck into the device and I pull the lever.
Are you making the duck? It gives a salute as it goes off. So
we are going to make him a better duck.
A better duck. Still a duck. What kind of better duck?
Build a better duck.
I don't know, like a Disney cartoon duck.
A Disney cartoon duck. Okay, so like a living duck kind of thing. It's sentient, I'm guessing.
Yes.
And he's kind of class orientation or leading.
Yeah, make him a magician.
Another magician, okay.
It's the first thing that pops into Lunas's head since he has played Kingdom Hearts.
There's a lot of mages around here. Alrighty, you can definitely do that. He goes from small plush duck to like an anthropomorphic, more toonish looking duck. He comes out with a wizard hat and outfit on, a magician outfit on, just because reincarnation thing is weird.
Looking good, dude.
He gives another salute. He's sentient now, but thanks.
Don't worry about it.
Has no name, but he is definitely a.
His name is Dolan.
Dolan. Okay, Dolan gives you a salute. And thank you.
Go chill with the other guys. They'll enjoy the company.
He heads off singing a song to himself with quacks. Well, that sure was a something. Well, you gonna do one of the cats next? Sheesh. All right. Well, thanks. Hey, we gotta get all these guys.
The kitties are just fine how they are. We should go kitty. Kitty.
I'd say make them less patchwork, but sure. All right. Yeah. Well, we had the spare mana anyways.
Yeah.
All right, so you're helping Sam with the minions?
Yep.
Alrighty. Bob, doing anything else before sleeping in for the night for the next day and stuff?
Nope.
Nope, not doing anything else? Right.
And with that, it is probably time to call it a night.
Yeah, we can call it here. There's more stuff, and I got some ideas on getting more plot things going for next time too. It was just an introduction, restart section with weirdness and stuff. So hey,
We got a lot done for session 1.
I'm kind of surprised considering I haven't done this in a while, and most of this is just I have my basic outline, and I'm just that's what I do. I make a basic outline, and then whatever you guys do, I just go off of. Most of it is
I've been trying to get into that flow
improv.
with Trails of Creation.
Yeah, most of it's improv and stuff, just based off of what you do. But I have a general idea, so. That's why with Bob, I figured, hey, the special package is definitely a way to get him involved with some of the stuff. So.
Well, I got turned into a bull rat.
Yep. Basically, since it's a soft reset, this was the tutorial to set up your base and get ready to head out into the wider world.
I did not get zapped by the cowbell staff.
No. You're a rat with bullhorns right now because of stuff. It wasn't guaranteed he was going to disappear like that, but it's just what happened. I just had a bunch of possibilities.
Oh, it's not like Lunas wasn't amused.
Yeah. Bob got introed and is learning some stuff, and next time we can definitely advance into multiple places we could go and do things and stuff. Woohoo!
Yep. Next week, we're going to be picking Trails of Creation back up. Going to look for the guild commissioner's head.
Yeah, my thing, you guys will all have the access to like the Overlord stuff, just because that makes it more fun.
Yeah,
you can do things with.
That is how you would expect it with player characters.
Yep. I figured it would go more like Disgaea 5 than like the other Disgaeas, where it's only the Overlord that gets to use this stuff.
Well, I mean,
multiple Overlord classes.
Most of the characters in Disgaea 5 are Overlords, I was about to say.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Seeing it reacts to him more for maybe more obvious reasons, but it doesn't mean it's better or worse. And you guys can even change your own base forms if you wanted to using it and stuff. So just don't accidentally make yourself a goo tanuki naturally or something.
I mean, the tanuki stuff is interesting to Lunas.
Yep.
Maybe when the stakes aren't quite so high.
Well, you didn't. I mean, the bowl didn't eat any special brownies, so they weren't that high. But, yeah. All right, well, we can definitely continue this in 2 weeks, hopefully. And we'll get this get stuff. I have more ideas and stuff to flesh out. I haven't done it live before, but hopefully I did fine.
You did great, yeah.
I usually just do it through text, so hopefully Adolf enjoyed himself too. Any comments or criticisms or thing you want to see, Adolf? Or alrighty. Well, I guess that'll be it for now. I'll be back tomorrow. What's up?
Thanks for GMing, Fox. Thanks for playing Anoth. It was great finally getting back to this after so long.
Thanks for playing. It's always good to have some more new players and stuff. It's hard to find that nowadays compared to like when the internet was first a thing where I find RP like crazy. It's hard now. But tomorrow we should be back with let's see, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go Donkey Kong, we're gonna finish.
Yeah, I was thinking Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong works. Alrighty. Well then. I'll be back tomorrow. For now, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Stay well. Be well, and I'll see you next time.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.